Hello, static students. Just want to put together this quick video to share some of the material that might be useful to you in studying for your early exam. First of all, the early exam could include content or questions from both Chapter 2 of our textbook, which covers force vectors, also Chapter 3 of our textbook, equilibrium of a particle. So some ways or resources that you can study for your early exam. Of course, review your notes, right? Take a look at those notes. If you need to validate anything, the vast majority of things are reflected in the course videos from last semester. You can see the link here on the front page of our Canvas site. Additionally, your homework assignments and also your textbook. Now, the additional ways that you can study is looking at the practice problems posted to Canvas. I'll show you where those are located. The easiest way to get them is right here under practice problems. Also note here under exam materials, actually let me just click to that one, then I'll scroll down to practice problems. Exam materials will give you the review sheet if you want to take a look at that review sheet. That's also another place to get up to speed, and then also the equation sheet that will be included on your early exam. So go ahead and take a look at that. Additionally, there is some content down below here. Here's some practice problems. And so the material on the exam will cover through particle equilibrium here, 3.1. So there's both problems and solutions to those problems posted here. Additionally, you can click on this link, which will take you to some study pack problems, which fundamentally come from a former edition of Hibbler. I think it's like the 4th edition. Let me just adjust this window here. You can see that they're basically sorted by chapter. And so you're looking here in chapters 1 and 2 if you wanted to find some of the problems there from that study pack. Going back over to our list here, other web resources and interactives posted to Canvas. And so jumping back over to our homepage, of course, you can go to the modules as well. This is just a little quicker jump to work through the menu on the front page. And we have here a whole list of web resources that are available to you. These web resources vary from 3D vectors, unit vectors, dot products, a bunch of different things in there that you might find useful that I've found over the years. Additionally, there is section 2.1 to 2.6 of your book. If you don't own the book, there actually is those sections of the book available here. And I basically posted those just in case your book was delayed in arriving. And then additionally, that 3D interactive I showed, the 3D vector from the origin, is here as well. Also, don't forget that I post the solutions to this semester's homework. And so if you haven't taken a look at those to see what you might have missed or just to reinforce what you did, make sure to take a look at those homework solutions. Scrolling down here to 3, we have equilibrium of particle web resources. There's an additional interactive that I will add in here. Just like magic, there it is, 3D concurrent forces. We'll click on that. That will basically open up an interactive in your web window. You can also visit the main GeoGebra page here at this link. I didn't actually develop this one, but it was developed by a colleague of mine. You can see a link to the rest of his work there. And fundamentally, what you can do with this one is you have these three concurrent forces. If you want to practice your three-dimensional equilibrium, you can basically set a system or build one for a friend and just see if you guys can solve for it. The answers, and so if we're asked to do a resultant, so the resultant being the sum of these three forces, that would be here, whereas labeled here is the equilibrant. This particular colleague I think is Eastern European, and there's certainly a handful of English errors in here, but this is basically what vector would cause equilibrium if these are the three applied forces. And so this is going to be the equal and opposite force that would basically be the reaction force of these three. We can see these two forces are going to be collinear with one another through the origin. This also has all those ghost boxes so you can better visualize what these vectors look like. Clicking back over to additional resources here. Any other material you find, of course, which reinforces content on the early exam is great as well, right? Other YouTube videos, other material you find overall on the website. All right, and just a last note in this video is the problems on your exam will not be problems that you've seen before. Okay, so don't expect that you can just memorize the problems you've seen before and that will get you by. Your goal is to be comfortable applying the tools we've learned in class to new and novel problems. So I encourage you to learn by testing, try out a lot of new problems. When you get comfortable with a certain problem area, then move on to the next one, right? Don't keep practicing something you know quite well. I wish you all the best of luck, and of course, we'll answer any questions in office hours and in class. Bye for now.